Damn, they got me into a game quick, bro. Shit. Hey, bro. I guess that's what happens when what is it? It's a new fucking game. Anyways, I don't know why. I'm just gonna be talking about Marvel Rivals because low-key I would talk about this on stream, but my PC low-key can't be running this game and streaming. It's gonna take me forever to get in this game. So yeah, we got plenty of time. Anyways, last time because I streamed like a few days ago, and a lot of people are like, "Why are you not playing Marvel Rivals? Why are you not playing Marvel Rivals?" Well, okay, one, I will say, I'll put like 30 hours into this game. This game is fun as shit. If you haven't already tried this game, like seriously, you gotta try this game. This game is gas. Do I force DPS here? Low-key, I might. I'm gonna do it. I don't fucking care. Anyway, this guy's name is Kanye Nut. Okay. Anyways, Marvel Rivals. So, what are my thoughts? Because this will get my thoughts out of the way. So, personally, I love the game. I think the game is super fun, and I'll be honest, and like I think it's much better than people expected. Because I'll be honest, I'm definitely not the only one. There were a ton of people hating on this game. I'll be honest. And I think it probably had to do with the beta. People really like the beta, and I'll say this happened to me too. Definitely, like, I played for like a few days, and then I kind of just got like sick of it. Like, I kind of just went back to Overwatch and like was like, whatever. Oh yeah, there's another thing. Anyone say that this is like an Overwatch killer? It's not. I think this game will provide competition for Overwatch, which is always a good thing. If you're a bot who somehow doesn't think that Marvel Rivals is going to be anything but good for Overwatch, you're a fucking bot. I'm sorry. Anyway, that all being said, I feel like I want to get like my like likes and dislikes about the game. So first off, my likes. I know a lot of people talked about how a lot of the characters play a lot like Overwatch, which is not a bad thing. Like, I don't know why people saying like, oh, Black Widow is literally just Widowmaker. Why is that a bad thing? Clearly in 2016, people fell in love with Widowmaker and like love that character. They're like, why is it somehow like, oh, what the fuck? That character's similar, the fuck? So I don't know why people are getting mad at that. I don't think people are that's not like a real thing. But anyway, I really liked the character design. Like, specifically, like, I play a ton of Moon Knight. I love Moon Knight's design. This mofo looks incredible in this game. Like, he looks so fucking cool. And he's so, like, unique. Like, even if there are some that are similar to the way they play in Overwatch, they all, like, they do stuff unique. Like, it's not, even if some of them are, like, very clearly, like, okay, is very similar. Like, Wrecking Ball, or like, Venom is very similar to Wrecking Ball. But, like, oh my god. Bro, this guy's gotta get the fuck off me. I can't aim for shit. Like, I need my... Okay, never mind. I'm the fucking god of this game. Okay, that was low-key rough. Anyways, though, what are my... Overall, I like the characters. I think the game has a lot of fun characters. Like, really, some of them are just amazingly designed. Another thing I've heard people talk about is the balance, and I think this take has been said by Flats, and I absolutely agree. I think that this game should take a complete opposite approach to what Overwatch does. Whether people say it or not, oh, Overwatch is so unbalanced, the balance of the game is bad. I think the balance team makes a lot of bad decisions. If you looked at the last patch, that is some of the, I'm not gonna lie, like, they low-key have been cooking in the last few patches. This last patch was ass. Holy crap. Luckily, they walked back some of the change a little bit. Like, I don't know why they did that buff to Sojourn, but this is not about fucking Sojourn. Anyways, I think this game should remain casual. I think that the game, honestly, they should have a lot of unbalanced, like, shit. Now, people saying the quote, like, oh, everything's unbalanced, so that makes it balanced. That low-key, like quite literally doesn't make any sense. Like, if something is overpowered, we're okay. I don't know why this guy's complaining. We're winning. But if something is quote overpowered, if everything is overpowered, then it's like the freaking Incredibles thing. If everyone is super, no one is. It's like that. Like you can't. Not everyone is overpowered. There are definitely some strong characters. Holy crap! Like, dude, I fucking hate Hela. More importantly though, I hate fucking Hawkeye, bro. Hawkeye is literally Hanzo in this game, and holy shit, you know how much I hate fucking Hanzo in Overwatch? He is just as bad in Marvel Rivals. Holy fuck. Nerf that mofo. Like, genuinely, this game will be like 50 times better if that character is not in my games, dude. I absolutely hate, Hawkeye, dude. That character's annoying as shit. I also think that this game definitely needs, better optimization. And I know people have said that before, but, and I don't necessarily I think I do expect it, because this game has so much of a higher budget than Overwatch does, has way more people working on this game than Overwatch does. Like, I kind of expect the optimization to be better, because there are a ton of people that, like my friend, like, he really can't play the game because his PC can't run it. His PC isn't a fucking brick or anything. Like, his PC is good. It's just like he can't run the game because it's not well optimized. I think that will come better. I think they definitely will fix that, hopefully. But I would definitely like to see that be fixed. Other characters, Hela, I don't understand why they buffed Hela when she was already like the best character in the beta and alpha, and then they buffed her coming into this. Though it's fine, honestly. Like, I think like the duelists are definitely the strongest role in the game, but I mean, I think that's fine, I guess. I think support, and I can speak this because I play a lot of support. Like, my main is probably Moon Knight and Cloak and Dagger. I think most of the supports, the sustain probably needs to be brought down a little bit. Like, and I can speak to this on support. Genuinely, I literally mostly just like on Cloak and Dagger, I pretty much just heal bot. And they're not an easy character to play. There's definitely a lot of like nuance with like switching and doing damage. I think that's cool. I'm glad like they can't do it all at once or anything, but definitely I think that this is like supports need to be brought down a little bit. I actually think I almost like the idea of adding something like an Overwatch DPS passive where DPS do lower healing, because I think it's fine to be topped up quickly if you're maybe not getting shot. I don't know, maybe not actually. Oh, that's nice. I don't know. I just think sustain needs to be brought down a little bit. Like, on freaking Cloak and Dagger, like, I can, like, keep you up so well. I think also there definitely needs to be more tanks added. In my opinion, I think most of the tanks are super unfun. Maybe not unfun, because I actually do kind of have fun on some of them. But, like, if you're on tank, if you're losing and your DPS and supports aren't like winning, it low-key can feel like helpless. It's kind of rough. Okay, Jesus. Dude, she's not gonna fucking learn. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, bro. Don't kill me, Jid. Here we go. But yeah, nerf Mantis, nerf Luna Snow, nerf Hawkeye, nerf Hela. I think all those are gonna come in time. I think there is potentially an idea of that instead of maybe nerfing those characters, they could buff them, like, or they buff all the other characters to get to that level. Which, I'll be honest, I originally had that idea for, like, in Smash Bros. Like, it's like, why nerf those characters? Why not just buff the weak characters to get up to that level? But I think the problem is, like, power creep. Like, I think this game is going to get power creep to shit, which I think will be super fun. But that being said, I don't necessarily want all the old characters to necessarily, like, feel like shit. Or, like, what they're gonna have to do, like, eventually abilities are gonna get so insane they're gonna have to do an Overwatch where they buffed the health pools of everything. I mean, they already buffed all the health pools coming into what is it, the actual game release. They buffed it to 225 just like Overwatch, ironically, but which I think was probably a good thing, because there is a lot of damage. Like, I think right now the sustain in this game, it's still a little nuts, but it's not the worst in the world, because I think that a lot of the DPS do so much damage that they can tank through it in some ways. Oh Jesus. Oh, I also, I don't know if this is just me, I hate the lion noise that plays. I really don't like it. I always think there's a Black Panther like coming from my ass when that happens to me, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, please. Is that gonna kill anyone? Probably not. Dude, I fucking suck at that ult. Fuck it, I'm playing it for the primary fire, bro. The bouncing off is so sick. Overwatch really needs to add a character like that, like, actually.
Surrender your strength. Time to drain.
They've almost got it.
Ooh. But yeah, I think this game, if they support it well, I think this game could potentially have a bright future. I know I said this before, but anyone saying this game is the Overwatch killer, it's not. The problem, like, if this will only be good for Overwatch, because if this game is actually successful and has long-term health, then what is it? Why are my teammates flaming when we won? The fuck, bro? Fuck out of here. But yeah, if this game is supported long term and it creates competition, that will only, each game is going to get better by there being 2 games in the market, because that means Overwatch is going to need to, like, oh, we got to step up our shit. We can't get fucking destroyed by fucking Marvel Rivals, and Marvel Rivals is just the same. And Overwatch is absolutely a competitor. That game has been around for 8 years and is beloved. Everyone like, even people that don't play, like my friend, like, doesn't play Overwatch. Like he even hates Overwatch or whatever. It's kind of a joke, but you know, he quote hates Overwatch. But he like a lot of the characters, he just calls a lot of them that are super, like, a lot of people I know call Hawkeye Hanzo. Like, those characters are beloved, and they're not, like, that Overwatch IP is not gonna go away unless somehow, like, I don't know, they drop the ball, which, hey, they could, but whether people say it or not, Overwatch, even though they've had their shit in the past few years, you know, with the whole PvE shit, they are still on top. And actually, until Marvel Rivals, since season 9, Overwatch every season has only been gaining more and more players. So Marvel Rivals now kind of shit in the bricks in that, because we're in the honeymoon phase of this game where everything is so fresh and unique, everything is so fun. This kid sucks. Jeez, what the fuck, bro? Another thing I've heard people talk about was role queue. And I'll be honest, I was definitely a role queue supporter. Everyone can speak, and I think there are a lot of people that if you don't play Overwatch, I feel like you probably want role queue. Because there are so many games, and I have like, everyone has had this happen where even in comp, you get games where like people just swap like 5 duelists or 5 DPS or whatever, and like I'm sorry, it doesn't matter what's gonna happen, like, you are going to lose. At least if you have one support, it's somewhat doable, because I think most of the DPS are stronger than tanks, but even then, you generally want a tank. Like, you do generally want a tank. But I think though that, like, Overwatch, there were a lot of pros that came to having role queue, but I think there were also a lot of downsides, and I think Overwatch like role queue fixed a lot of problems, but also created some other ones themselves. Like, I think the loss of creativity was a big thing, and I think for a lot of people, even though most Overwatch people, I think, know that it was probably for the best at the time. In Overwatch's specific scenario, it was best to go to role queue. That being said, though, I think that a lot of people, especially with Marvel Rivals, have realized, wait, like, role queue I don't think is maybe always the best one. I think it's just the fact Blizzard, the Overwatch 1 team was so ass. Like, that team was so rough. Like, I'm sorry, like you can glaze or whatever, but I'm sorry, that team was fucking like terrible. If we had the team we had now in Overwatch 1, this game would be so much bigger. Or Overwatch would be so much bigger, but that's not how it shook up. But I think that they can balance the game well enough to the point where people will want to play those other roles like support and tank. And I think if they add more fun characters and maybe like kind of branch it out a little bit more, so it's not just like everyone wants to play duelist, I think it could absolutely be fixed. I can also speak from playing a lot of comp. I really love Moon Knight, like I said, so I grinded comp. Like, I got all the way to like gold like on like the second day. I haven't played comp since because, well, I'll get into my thoughts on comp. But I'll say that generally most people will swap, and I think it's better now than it will be in the future. I think people long term will maybe, unless that stuff changes, I think they will be less willing to switch. But that being said, right now people don't want to fucking lose. Like, people don't want to fucking lose. And people know that if they don't swap, they're gonna lose. And people know, like, if like I will take one for the team. Like, there have been in games where people will be like, hey, can we get one more tank? I'll swap to support. If we do that, and generally people will, generally swap. Not all the time, but generally it will. And there are issues with that as well. Granted, because you could also say, like, okay, let's say I'm plat. I'm a plat player. I mostly got there by playing DPS. But let's say I run into a game, there's 6 duelists. It doesn't matter how good we are, we're not gonna win unless someone swaps to like a support or something. I am like, okay, team, I will flex to tank, or I will flex to support, so we can win if someone else like swaps. And they do that, but the problem is, just because you swap doesn't mean you're gonna win, because you didn't make it to that rank. Like, you got to that rank, that plat rank, mostly by playing DPS, and it's like you are not a plat tank player, a plat support player. Like I said, that problem, something like that is not going to be an issue right now, because most people are starting in the lower ranks, which I'll get to. So it's not really an issue right now, but I think long term that is a big argument in the favor of why role queue might be better. Like I said, though, I would like to see their solution it, and I think they actually have said, like, we do not plan to swap, which I think is the right approach right now. I want to see how they can tackle those issues. Overwatch 1 really couldn't tackle those issues, but I think that Marvel Rivals, like, if anyone's gonna, like, succeed in this niche of hero shooters, like, Overwatch kind of sort of low-key has a monopoly. Not really a monopoly, but it's just like, if you want to play a hero shooter, like, what else are you going to play? Like, there really isn't another game on the market. But now that we have Marvel Rivals, like, I'm just curious to see how they're going to adapt to fixing those issues. Now let's get to another point I have, which is the rank system. I don't think the rank system is bad. I think it's fine. It's pretty similar to the Overwatch rank system. Really not that much different. It doesn't like necessarily tell you what it determines, like those points you get. It doesn't at least from what I remember. Like, it doesn't really tell you very specific, like, why did I get more points or why did I get less points this game, like it does in Overwatch. But I mean, that's okay. I don't necessarily care as much about it. Like, Overwatch will tell me, like, oh, it was an uphill battle, or it's calibration. But then also, it's like, they're not gonna, like, you know, it's like, on my normal games, I get about, like, 20 points if I get a win. And if it's, quote, calibrating or something, maybe I'll get, like 30 or something. Just because, like, the Overwatch rank system knows me well, and it knows, like, even though it's calibrating, it knows I'm probably going to be ranked, like plat or diamonds. I think that this game really should, and I feel like, in my personal opinion, I think they dropped the ball a little bit on this. I think that this game should have had, like, at least some, like, placement games. Because I will speak from this, I was definitely very annoyed with this game, because the reason I honestly don't play more ranked is because it feels like such a grind. Like, most of my hours have been put into ranked. But it's like, it took me probably like 15 hours to push, because everyone starts at the bottom rank. Everyone starts like bronze 3. It took me so long, like 15 hours to get all the way to like gold. And it's like, I win most of my games. Like, I think overall, I don't know how many ranked games I play. I probably played about like 45, maybe 50 ranked games. And I think overall, I probably maybe lost at most like 5. Like maybe I lost like a little more. It was not that much more though. Me and my friend, we were both pushing together. We literally won 12 games in a row. We won 12 games in a row. It was so slight, and it was fun. Don't get me wrong, it was fun. But it's like, if I want to push, and oh shoot, I'm not getting it. It's my Venom. Fuck. Like, if I want to push, it takes really long to push, which I think is a little annoying. I think they should definitely be adding placement games, because, well, maybe I wouldn't have been placed like that high. Like, I think if I played, I probably would have been placed like gold or silver or something. Like, I'm not like tooting my own horn saying, oh, I would have been the top rank or anything if I fucking played. But that being said, I'm definitely not a bronze player, and getting through bronze is a little like annoying, you know? Like, it's just like time consuming, you know? That's really my only gripes with the rank system. I might be pushing more to get to diamond, because I kind of want to see because in diamond and above, if you don't know, they have a ban system where each team, I think, can ban like 2 characters. I am kind of curious how they do that, because I know hero bans is something Overwatch has taught. Like, there's been a lot of discussion about hero bans in Overwatch. And I think it would be interesting to kind of just see what that's like in Marvel Rivals.
I tear through the cloudless night, just like the moon.
Honestly, though, I feel like that mostly, oh, actually.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Loss and grief, but the future belongs to
Ilyana, dear,
Mutankai.
remember, you're more than welcome in the Sanctorum.
I think wow, ironically, I got it. I think my last point, would be, and I don't know how this is gonna play out long term. Like I said, no one's having an issue with it,
The battle's
because
2.
the game is so new. But I think the way that Marvel Rivals is going to balance the team up ability, because there are, ironically, I got a Wanda this game, but it's like, I'll say this. I think they're a very good example of what I'm kind of trying to say is like this sword right here. It's been nerfed, but it is still, oh my God, look. It is still really fucking good. And this makes Magneto so much of a better character. Magneto isn't bad or anything. He's not bad. I think he's good. He plays a lot like Sigma. He kind of just stands here and sort of takes damage, which I am fine with. You know, like that team up is still super strong, and I think that there are a lot of times where characters, their team up is going to be stronger than they are. Like, you know, this sword is really strong, but it's like Magneto, like Wanda is one of the worst characters in the game. So they can make a super powerful team up like the sword, but then it's like, oh, but you have to play Wanda, I guess. And I think that because at some, like, I think it creates kind of, it's almost like a numbers thing kind of, where it's like if the ability is too powerful, then it's like, okay, I'll have to play Wanda because Magneto's sword, let's just say it's like it buffed and it one-shots everyone. Like, oh, I have to play the Magneto sword. Someone's gonna have to play Wanda though. And I think that personally is like a slippery slope a little bit, where it's like it could come, like some of the team ups I think aren't like that. Like I think the Wolverine and Spider-Man team up is amazing. I think that is like the perfect example of what a team up should be. It gives an HP buff, yes, but then it like there's a really good video. I forgot, I'll put it on screen because I forgot the name of this YouTuber that goes over like kind of like the greatness in that team up. Wow, I fucking suck. But that team up I think is what they should strive for, unless like, oh, it's just like buffing it's just like a buffing like stats or whatever. I think that's really my only gripe with the team ups. I think the team ups are really cool and super unique, and is definitely, for me at least, that is like a big selling point with this game, is like those team ups and how like unique and fun they are. Like it's so awesome, like as a Wolverine, to like hop on your Hulk's shoulders and just fucking like oh, we're going in right now. Even though in my opinion I think both those characters suck dick. Like I know there's like some shit, oh, like number one is a Hulk player or something. Like I don't care, I think that character is buns. Same with Wolverine. It is still super fucking fun to play.
You captured more than half of the mission.
Overall, to wrap up my thoughts, I think I yapped a lot. And I think maybe I might honestly do more of these like yap videos just for the fuck of it. I think overall this game is super fucking fun. If you haven't got it already, what are you doing? It's like, it's super fun. If you like Overwatch, if you like Marvel, you will not regret playing it. I think there are some issues. I think balance. Well, I think I like the idea of everything feeling super strong. And the fact that a lot of things feel like, oh, this character, like, even though Iron Man sucks, Iron Man's ultimate is still super good. So Iron Man still can feel somewhat strong sometimes because, you just kill everyone with that frickin' ult.
At last, I have made it a reality.
30 seconds.
I think some of my gripes with the game are the team ups. Not the team ups. The
Tis a pleasure to see you, my dear.
I wish I could say the same.
I think some of my really only gripes with the game are, I think the optimization is a big problem. I think they really should address it. But I think they will. I do have confidence they absolutely will. I think the tank role feels a little shitty to play. Not even weak, because I feel like in general you do need a tank to win. But I don't know. I think the tank should feel a little bit more fun, and less like, in my opinion, it feels like a lot of them stand there and take damage. I think a lot of the tanks that are more fun, maybe like Venom, are really like kind of outliers almost. Like, it's not the norm. But yeah, rank system I think should have placements, and honestly, yeah, that's honestly really it. Like I said, I'm not like a pro or anything. I'm like coming to this game like super casual. I'm not gonna be like sweating or anything. I think definitely want to make videos on this game. And again, if you haven't tried, I think this game is amazing. And I think really like has like a lot of things I think that like Overwatch could be doing to make their game better. And I like that there's finally competition like in the space. But yeah, that's kind of it.